Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Burnstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete pass. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. And
here he goes. Has the first down and more. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He fields the punt, and the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
BAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, starting short like this and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll try a pass here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
They'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Manning. Pass rush closing in. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Single back, takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. To the air, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. Sixth play of the drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's in the clear. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And here he goes. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. As we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Pass complete on the crosser. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to...
Breaks into the clear. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. That one moves the ball across the 40. Game makes it 2nd and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the 1st half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these 2 teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out. Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The completion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. First down an eternity after another penalty. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And we're able to get him down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Manning. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Oh, the defense.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here's the second down play. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But hold on. There's a flag on the field. We'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
The ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And the player. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State. Might have to try the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll give it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Manning. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need point.
Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And tackled there by the defense. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And this time it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Dropping back. It's Manning. It's a dart to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they hand it off to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
To the air. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. And the returner will be brought down. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Third down for the offense. A play action, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
To a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a first down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
To throw, it's Manning. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Baxter. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 22.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He's in the clear.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Here he goes. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Dropping back, it's Owens. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's Esther Middle who gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Longhorns churn out another first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Football's loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Same tailback, another carry. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's a quick grab. Breaks into the clear. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Bootleg looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He decides to keep it here. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to pass. It's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Nice execution here for the first down, and
This is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Quick throw. The catch is made. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
To the air, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try the right here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's 1st and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Past the 50. At the 30. At the 10 now. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, and that's
another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Looking right, this one caught. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.